You're a monster.
I'm your number one fan.
Now clear your minds. Notice what scares you. It has from the very beginning.
You know, it's Halloween. I guess everyone's entitled to one good scare, huh?
Just been informed that zombies have entered the building. They're at the door. They're coming in.
Hey everyone, Corey here from the Midnight Monster Crew, just doing a quick review. I know I haven't done these in a while, so hopefully I'm getting back in the game of doing them. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing a film, honestly, that one of my buddies from work has been hounding me about for about a year now. It was a film that I didn't think was up my alley, but he kept hounding me about it, and he's not a horror movie fan at all. And then I actually had another buddy at work who overheard us talking about it one morning, and he's like, dude, I watched that movie. You need to watch that movie. It's right up your alley. It's a good one. So I came home and I watched it, and blown away. So I'm just gonna jump straight into the film itself, and it is The Perfection from 2018. It is a Netflix exclusive, I believe. The film follows a young woman by the name of Charlotte, who is a cello player. And upon her getting back into playing cello, or wanting to get back into playing cello, she's almost like haunted by her past. And I'm going to leave it right there. I don't want to ruin this one at all. And if I talk about this film, I feel like I'm going to ruin it for you guys. I'm going to get into spoiler territory. And I don't want to do that because this is actually a good film. I will say that there is a lot of back and forth in the film to explain certain things in certain situations. So if you're not a fan of that, this might not be for you. But I would still give it a try because it's still pretty good. The plot on this film is amazing, and the amount of plot twists in this film is amazing. And just every time I thought I would have something figured out, there's another curveball waiting for me. Into the fact that in the end, just the plot thickens so much in the end, and it just pays off. I will say the one thing I was disappointed about in this film was the fact that it was a slow burn in the beginning. However, this film is only roughly about like an hour and a half long, so I guess it just almost feels that way because it is a long build up, it seems like. But with that being said, it's almost kind of brilliant as well because, okay, so you have this slow build up, but then you're also developing the story, and it's just building the story more and more, mainly between these two characters, and then overall what has happened to these two characters. But yeah, just if you haven't seen this film, get on Netflix. Go check it out. It is a Netflix exclusive. I will say the other thing is that I noticed was I didn't recognize too many faces in the film. And that honestly just might be my lack of not paying close attention to them. But I will say I did notice there was a gentleman by the name of Steven Weber, or he's the actor Steven Weber. But I did recognize him. There was, I think, one other character that I recognized, but I don't remember his name right offhand. But overall, the acting was great. The atmosphere was great. The score was amazing. Of course, again, this film is based around like orchestra music and cellos and very elegant music, and it plays throughout the entire movie, which sets the tone for the entire movie, which is amazing. Yeah, overall, I wanted to review this and give it a rating. On Letterboxd, I gave it a rating of 5 stars. That's the highest rating you have on there, and yeah, I feel confident that if you haven't seen this film, you need to go check it out because it's a good one. But yeah, I'm going to leave that right there, and then I'm going to jump straight into what's going on in the show itself. So from month to month, we've started working on where we're going to be doing themes for each month. Now, last month we did a different way of doing things where we came out with a theme, which we did 2 films of our choosing for the first 2 weeks of the month. The third week of the month, we asked for everyone's suggestion on Facebook, in which we got a huge response from that, in which then we took a drawing. We figured out what film we were going to do from that drawing, and then we also entered in each person that gave us a suggestion. We entered them into a contest where we drew a name and a person won a prize. And then the fourth week of the month, we do what's called the roulette episode, where we'll do a roundtable discussion where each of us will bring a film to the table where we'll do a review on. So there'll be 3 reviews on that episode. I would like to go ahead and say that the next episode that is coming out, which would be next week, is going to be our very first video episode. So we recorded everything entirely with video. We didn't do any audio. It was just strictly video. So that's going to be a fun one. I can't wait to get that one out to you guys. But with this month coming up, we got a new theme, and we're going to be rolling out creature features for the month. So the first 2 months, first 2 weeks, we will be doing our choosing. And then the third week, we'll be asking for a suggestion. So you'll head over to the Facebook group and put in your suggestions, in which then you will be also entered into a contest to win a prize as well. And then our fourth episode will be a roulette episode where we will bring 3 reviews to the table that night. I will give a spoiler. The next episode that we're going to be doing is going to be The Relic. I can't give you an exact date on that, but it is The Relic. And I don't know what we're doing yet for the second episode, so be in tune for that. But yeah, that's what's going on. So big things happening, and again, just thank you for the continued support, and keep this bad boy growing. We're enjoying everything we're hearing and everything we're doing for everyone. And like I said, head over to the Facebook group and join the discussion there. It's been fun. Later, guys.